Who did you use?
We used we actually used one of our bigger wide receivers today.
Can you share his name?
If I knew it. That's our GAs are in charge of that, but I thought they did a great job emulating the offense today.
Coach, with this Kansas State offense, you certainly just can't concentrate on Klein. There's so many other weapons there.
Well,
aren't you?
and the thing about it, too, I think the biggest misconception is he's 79 for 118 throwing the ball. Yeah, he's just a winner. I mean, he presents a problem running the football. They get you to bite down. Now you're all geared up to stop the run. Now the play action pass is set up, and he does an unbelievable job at getting the ball to different receivers and people. And again, when I saw his stats, and he's only thrown 2 interceptions on the course of the year, so very effective throwing the football as well.
Methodical is a good way to describe this team, isn't it?
Well, I mean, they're basically emulate their head football coach. I mean, they're disciplined. They place a big emphasis on character. All those things, you can just see it oozing out of those young men. I mean, they play with great discipline. They play with great toughness. They play with great effort. And I mean, it definitely comes across on every phase of their play.
How much different is it when Klein runs and then when they run the ball in the backfield with guys like Hubert?
Well, it's almost like bringing in different pitchers in the course of a game. I mean, you got where he's so patient, letting the blocks unfold and just, buying time and then, running the football, and then all of a sudden they hand the ball off, and then here comes a little scat back. I mean, he with great speed and quickness in the hole, it's just a completely different problem for you. So you have to be sound on the perimeter, but then you also have to be very solid in the middle of your defense to with all the power and the ISO and those things. Two completely different problems.
How difficult is it to stop Klein because he is so patient? How hard is it to stay calm?
I've never seen anything like it, honestly, in 25 years of watching football. I mean, he'll sit there and he just lets the plays develop, and it's almost like they're playing with 12. You'll have 2 lead backs, an offensive lineman pulling. If you look at it, it reminds you of football back in the 60s in the old single wing days. And a lot of those same principles and concepts apply to what they're doing.
Do you have to do anything different mentally to prepare for a team that's going to take their time, try to move the chains to stay ahead of the sticks?
Well, I mean, that's been one of the biggest challenges for us this week is talking to our young men about, there's so many distractions in trying to stay consistent through the course of a year. You got to, every single day, you got to get to where you enjoy the grind, you got to be able to be disciplined, and you got to show up every day with an intensity and a focus to win. It's hard to win in college football these days, and every team presents a complete different challenge. So that's what we try to get them across is that, what you did last week, it's not going to really do anything to help you this week. So every week you got to hit that restart button on Sunday after you're done watching and grading the film.